Okay, I'm just going to start begging. I am begging the Prime Minister, Mark Carney, please, please just cancel Build Canada Homes. What's Build Canada Homes? It's the agency. Yeah, whenever you hear the word agency, you know there's going to be hundreds and hundreds of people, a bunch of consultants, enormous amounts of money pissed all away, totally. But yeah, I am begging you, just cancel this. There is a way for you to, and I know you promised it in the election, but I know you actually don't know anything about housing. It's fine. It's fine. You're a central banker all these years. You just went to a presentation once at Brookfield, and somebody put up the idea, hey, we're going to buy this modular home thing in Europe, and let me explain to you why modular homes are so good. It was just a sales pitch, okay? You actually know nothing about modular homes. You don't know a thing, okay? Which is fine. Central banker, know all that stuff. Great, okay? But not this. You know nothing about this, and it's no good. Build Canada Homes, thousands of people in some kind of weird agency to build homes, guaranteed fail. It's just a guaranteed fail. Remember I told you it failed in New Zealand. They tried this whole thing in New Zealand. That's where somebody must have dug it up and brought it to you. Kiwi Build homes in New Zealand. Total failure. Supposed to build 100,000 homes, built 2,800. They realized it was just god-awful, shut it down. This is going to be god-awful. Nobody wants the yurts, the modular yurts. Nobody wants any of that stuff. But most importantly, and listen, this is why you can get out of this thing graciously. You can get out of this thing easily. It's easy. Nobody's going to attack you for backtracking, because guess what? All of your affordable home story, because that's what Build Canada Homes is all about. It's all about affordable housing, which is rentals. That's all it is. It's rentals. Nobody was going to buy your Carneyville yurt, okay? Never going to happen, the modular yurt purchaser. So, no, that was never going to happen. But it was rentals. It was always rentals. It was always subsidized housing for cities and municipalities, low cost homes they never are really low cost, but they're subsidized homes for people who need housing, okay, through the city. We all know what that is. So it's not necessary anymore. This is how you've got this easy out to cancel Build Canada Homes, because your own existing agency, the agency that has been looking after housing in Canada for all these 75 years, is CMHC. And CMHC announced 2 weeks ago that there will be, listen carefully, there will be a oversupply of rental properties in Canada in 2026. I'm going to say it again. An oversupply, which means too many, okay, rental properties, rental units in 2026. My God, how could that happen? Everybody says, hey, we're in a housing crisis. How the hell can there not be too many rentals? Because if you have an excellent program, these started 7 years ago, to get more purpose-built rentals built, first time since the 1980s, 1970s. I mean, if you build this great program that works well and relatively inexpensively and efficiently, well, once builders get onto it, they're just going to start to run with it, and that's what we got. We got massive, massive numbers of rentals coming on stream in the next 2.5 years. Guess what? We have massive amounts of condos in 416 and some in other cities like Calgary and Vancouver, massive amounts of completion of condos that were bought 5 years ago. That's all coming. And we got a total condo crash in Toronto and surrounding area, okay? Also, no good in Vancouver either. Also, looks like these guys in Calgary built too many of them too. So, yeah, it's clear, and your own agency has declared it, Mr. Prime Minister, okay? They've said, yeah, we're going to have way too many rentals, but what's happened is the housing crisis has become the inability of young people to buy homes. At the end of the day, no matter what this crazy slogan of you will never own anything and be happy, no matter what that crazy slogan might mean to people in your government, it's still wrong. It's dead wrong. If you wonder why young Canadians don't vote for you, don't vote Liberal, if you wonder why young Canadians when you survey them, they're the most unhappy they've been in forever. Like literally since they started taking surveys. If you want to wonder why they're so downhearted, why they're so why do they want to leave Canada? Why? Okay. One main reason. They know they'll never own a home. If their parents don't have the money to give them now, or don't take a big HELOC on their house, or don't give them an early inheritance, they know they can't afford to own a home. They can't buy a home. They know their parents could. Their parents actually could relatively easily, and they did. But they can't. So they're saying, screw this. This is unfair, stupid, and I'm not wanting any part of it. They don't want to be lifetime renters, Prime Minister Carney. They don't want it. And it pisses them off, and it makes them sad that nobody's addressing this fact. Nobody is saying, you know what? Forget about this affordable home bullshit. We're going to create better opportunities for homeownership. We're going to let some prices drop in Canada. We're going to open up all kinds of crown land. We're going to not build Carneyville yurts on it. We're going to build no modular garbage. We're going to build like decent sized homes, like 1,400, 1,600, 1,700, not McMansions, not 3,500 square foot monoliths for $2 million. We're going to cut land cost. We're going to cut tax GST. We're going to force municipalities to open it. We're going to force provinces to open up Greenbelt. Yes, let's do that. I know not easy. I know it's not easy. I know it's provincial regulation. But if you are mad enough about something and insistent enough about something, and you want to hold back transfers to the province until they do something, anything can happen. And you're not going to underwrite the cost of municipalities overcharging ridiculously, totally batshit crazy expensive development fees. You're just going to tell those municipalities, if you want another nickel from the federal government, you're going to drop those crazy high development fees by 90%. You just do those few things, you will encourage home ownership. Builders will build. You don't have to invent a new agency. You don't have to feed money to modular home companies that are going to build some crap and it's never going to be the right, really a lower price anyway. You're not going to do, you don't have to do any of those things. Builders will build because building is shut down in 2 provinces in Canada. There's no new houses being built in Ontario. Don't listen to the crazy start stuff. It's all garbage. It's all just rentals. So if those builders, if you give them the opportunity and get some new builders going, get some support for new builders, not for the same old 5 families who've done everything in Ontario for the last 60 years. Let's get some new fresh blood in, corporate builders. Let's get it going. And let's build houses to buy. That's what young people want. Build houses to buy. So, Prime Minister, I'm begging you. I can't get on my knees because I'm too fat to get up. But I'm begging you, kill Build Canada Homes Agency. Forget it. And put all your interest in homeownership for young Canadians.